All right, number one. This is about the only thing I have on here from the first 9 weeks. I just figured we did quadratic formula so much, you guys should be pretty good at it. All right, so first step, let's set this up in the quadratic formula. Remember, if your b is a -7, when you plug it in here, it's going to make it a +7. b squared is 49 minus 4 times 2 times -15. Now, JP, the place y'all messed up the most, a lot of y'all would put -49 right there. Y'all would square -7 and get -49. Remember, anytime you square something, it's going to be a positive. I don't care what the calculator tells you. If the calculator says -49, it's because you didn't put it in parentheses. The bottom is 4. All right, now, if you do it my way, I want y'all to punch this in your calculator and see what you get. Just punch those numbers. Don't even punch the square root symbol. The reason is if you get a negative, it's going to say domain error. So just punch the numbers. When y'all get them, somebody tell me what you get. 169, which turns into 13. All right, so I got 7 plus or minus 13 over 4. Does everybody know how we got that? All right, now from here, does anybody remember how we finished the problem? You got to find both answers. How do I find the first answer? It's got a plus and a minus now. First answer is 7 plus 13. That's 20 over 4. So my first answer is 5. And you can just do that whole thing on your calculator. Y'all don't have to do it in your head. All right, the second one will be 7 minus 13, which is -6 over 4. Shelby got -1.5, which is fine. I'm just going to reduce that and get -3 over 2. All right, so we do have some of those on the file. We could just get the number 27 today would be good. All right, let's go to number 2. 2x squared. I see what y'all are saying. 2 equal signs on number 2. Let's do this. 2x minus 1. Make that a -1 right there, and I'll fix that on my sheet for next year. All right, now guys, there's something wrong with that. What's wrong with that? We can't start setting this up in the quadratic formula yet. You got to move everything on the left side and get it in order first. So 2x squared minus 2x plus 1. Now, you guys plug that in the quadratic formula. It gave you domain error. All right, so don't plug in your square root symbol. 2 plus or minus 4 minus 4 times 2 times 1. All right, Sarah's absolutely right. If you guys plug in the square root symbol, it's going to give you domain error. So we need to know, just plug in the numbers, and what's that going to give us up under the square root symbol? -4. All right, well, look, we just did negatives, negative square roots. I think everybody should know the square root of -4 is what? 2i. So my answer is 2 plus or minus 2i over 4. Good. Divide every number by what? 2. So it's 1 plus or minus 1i over 2. There we go. All right, y'all try 3 now. They are going to be multiple choice. On the final. Yeah, you know how long it takes to make up a multiple choice test? No way I was doing all this too. It's like a week's worth of work. Oh, it takes a long time.
Are we giving us the same stuff?
It's going to be the same stuff, just not the same problems. But it'll be exact same stuff. Guys, it's probably even in the same order what's on the sheet.
I do messing up and just choosing whatever's closest to it.
All right, first thing on number 3 y'all need to do is get it in order. Okay, I've got it in order in standard form. So from here, plug in the quadratic formula. If it says domain error on the calculator, that means you're going to have an I in your answer. That's what it means. Because a calculator will not do imaginary numbers. What's the formula say on the bottom? Times it by 2, right? So it'd be 10 on the bottom. 3 plus or minus 9 minus 4 times 5 times 2 over 10. All right, from here, plug in your calculator. Is this one going to have an I? You got negative 31. Negative 31. So 3 plus or minus I 31 over 10. Now I haven't done it, but does everybody agree with that? Because y'all said negative 31, which means you got to take a negative out and make it an I. And I don't think that one simplifies, so we're good. Yep, that looks right to me. All right, so I think y'all have got 2 of those on the final exam. All right, now look, number 4 is what we just finished last week. All right, so this is what Jason's got to make up a test on, and somebody else has got to make up a test on, Tyler. Jason and Tyler both. 4 through 7 is what we did last week. All right, look at 4. What's the center on 4? Positive 4, negative 2. Now, Jason, you should have solved some of that. All right, Jason, how do we find the radius on number 4? You remember? Take the square root of 196, and it's 14. So that one's already set up for you. You just write the answers in, and you're good. I'm going to help you set up 5 and 6, mainly for Jason and Tyler. You guys who were here last week should be able to go ahead and work ahead of us on this one. Tyler, you might have solved some of this. All right, you ready? Tyler, we got to set this one up so we can find the center. Do you remember how we start setting it up?
Square minus 4x.
Yeah, right. You get all your x's together. Good. X squared minus 4x, then a box. Then right after that, we do y squared plus 12y, then a box. Tyler, what do I do with the minus 6? It doesn't have an x or a y. Put it on the other side. Very good. All right, Tyler, what goes in this box?
4.
Very good. Add 4 there. You add 4 there. Next box, Tyler. Okay, you've seen some of this. All right, let's keep going. So that equals 46. All right, Tyler, what goes in the first parenthesis?
X minus 2, is it?
Very good. Second parenthesis.
X plus 6.
Y plus 6. All right, what's my center?
Positive 2, negative 6.
Very good. What's my, is it radius? What's the radius?
6.8.
Very good. All right, so before you guys do number 6, what's the only new step on number 6 you got to do? You got to divide everything by 3 on number 6 before you do it, and then you do it just like you did number 5. So you guys try that one. All right, LeVar, number 6. What goes in my first box up on the board?
That would be 2.
Half of 4 is 2.
4.
Squared is 4. So plus 4 there, plus 4 there. All right, what goes in my second box?
And that one would it be 9?
Half of 3, half of 6. Yeah, 9. Plus 9 there, plus 9 there. All right, let y'all finish that one up. All right, so what goes in the first parenthesis? Check here. Good. Second parenthesis. I'm going to let y'all do 7 by yourself. I don't think y'all need my help on that. So we got x minus 2 here, y plus 3. All right, LeVar, what's my center?
2 negative 3.
How do I find my radius?
Take the square root of 9.
Take the square root of 12, because I had to add these 3 numbers up. I got 12. So find the square root of 12 for me real quick. 3.4. All right, you guys do 7 on your own. I want to help you on 8 and 10. Now, 11 through 19, we just did all that stuff. So you guys should be able to do 11 through 19 without any help.
If we round it up, is that right?
Sure. It's going to be multiple choice on the final, so. You guys work on number 7. I'll give you just a second, then we'll do number 8. Tyler has got to see number 8. I don't think he's seen one like that. I'm not sure about Jason. He probably saw it.
I can do those.
All right, you ready for 8, Tyler?
Sure.
All right, here's the difference, Tyler. 4 through 7, you were graphing circles.
This is
8 and 9 are now parabolas, so you got to set them up differently, but they're pretty similar. X squared plus 7x, then the box. I still make a group, Tyler. I just move my minus 15 down. Whoops. I leave it minus 15. I just move it down out of the way. Okay, so that's your first step. All right, now, Tyler, to fill in the box, you do it the same way you did on the other one. So use your calculator for me.
3.5.
I need to know what 3.5 squared is.
12.25.
So I put a plus 12.25 here. And Tyler, I put a minus 12.25 here. Have you seen us do that? How it's opposite on the parabola? Okay, well, you should be good. All right, so Tyler, what goes in that parenthesis?
X plus 3.5.
Very good. And you got minus 27.25. So now we got to find the vertex. All right, Tyler, keep going. You're doing good.
Isn't it like you take...
You flip this sign because it's in parentheses, negative 3.5. You don't flip this sign. You just bring down negative 27.25. And I think that's all you have to do on these to find the vertex, correct? Correct. So I showed you 8. You guys do 9. I'll show you 10. This is the test we had last week. We might just get through 23 today. That might be a good stopping point. We can make it through 23. Anybody got a question on 9? Let's check an answer on 9. Let's see vertex. Anybody got a vertex answer on number 9? Wow. Is it really big?
You get negative 26 minus 653.
Yeah. Okay. But that's okay. We don't have to graph it, so it's okay if we have a big number. Yeah. Minus 26, and y'all said negative 653? Okay. All right, so Jason, did you see us do any of these last week when it had a number in the front? Tyler, have you seen us do any of these with a number in the front? Because you got to do these differently. All right, watch. If it's got a -6 in the front, we got to divide by -6. But Tyler, we only divide the first number and the second number. The third number, you just move it down out of the way, right? All right, so what goes here?
X squared.
Very good. What goes here?
24, -24.
Negative divided by a negative should be a positive 4x, right? That's a place a lot of y'all messed up. All right, now fill in the box. Jason, what goes in the box on this one now? So I got 4. Now, here's the new step. You watching, Tyler? When I got a number out front, I've got to times this number and this number. That gives me -24.
And
Then I've got to change the sign and put a plus 24 over there. Vertex should be -2 and 50. Check that for me, guys. See if I messed up anywhere. Is that right? -2 and 50. Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. You know on the circle problems, Jason, whatever you add in the box, you add on the other side, right? All right, here's why you don't do that on the parabola problem. Because the rule is, Jason, whatever I add on one side, I got to add on the other. So right now on the right side, that's -24. So if I put -24 on the left like I'm supposed to, by the time I move it back over here, it's a +24. Okay? All right, I'm going to let you guys be responsible to do 11, 12, 13, all the way down through 19 because we just went over all that this morning. That's all the I stuff. You guys should be good on that. I want to show you 20 through 23, and then I'm going to be done for the day. We're going to stop on 23 for the day. All right, so let me get a unit circle up here. And we'll talk about 20 through 23. See if y'all remember how to do these. All right, I got us a unit circle. Everybody, let's go to number 20. Tangent is 5 pi over 4. Now, on your final exam, everybody's going to have your unit circle. Everybody should have one in your folder. Okay? You don't have to have it out right now unless you just need it. You can look at mine. All right, so how do we do this problem? Tangent of 5 pi over 4. What's the formula for tangent? It's on the board. Y over x, right? Go to 5 pi over 4. Where is it at? 5 pi over 4 is right here. I put my y on top and I flip my x because we're doing keep, change, flip. So it's -√2 over 2 times. Y'all can look at this and see what's going to happen on this one. Everything cancels out. What's a negative times a negative? That answers +1. So when we did them in class the first time, I didn't let you have the calculators. We had to do keep, change, flip on all of them. That's how I'm going to show them now. All right, let's do 21. 21 says secant of 270. All right, what is the formula for secant? 1 over x. Is that what secant is? Do I have it up there? Yeah, secant's 1 over x. All right, so look, go to 270. Right here, my x is 0. So I got 1 over 0. What's your answer when 0 is on the bottom? No solution or undefined, remember? You can't have 0 on the bottom. If it's below the line, it's undefined. So we said that was no solution. All right, let's do 22. got cosecant of 135. So I look at the board. Cosecant formula is 1 over y. So go to 135. It's going to be 1 over root 2 over 2. All right, what do? I got to do keep, change, flip. So which one do I flip? Good. 1 over 1 times. I flip the bottom one, JP. It looks like that. There's my answer. Now, what's wrong with that answer? Can't have a root on the bottom. Do y'all remember how to fix it? Yeah, you take what's on the bottom, put it in both places. So that's what I get on top. That's root 4. That's what I get on the bottom. Is it still not done? Yeah, we can mark out the 2's. My answer is root 2. So we did this for weeks. And y'all got pretty good at it. I think there's 4 or 5 of these on the final. Let's go to 22. That's what I meant, 23. Cotangent of cotangent of pi over 3. So, pi over 3 is right here. All right, what's my formula for cotangent? X over y, so it's going to be that one, 1/2, and I flip that one. So I got 1/2 times 2 over root 3. All right, Sarah, what cancels out? My answer is 1 over root 3. Can I leave it that way? How do I fix it? Answer is root 3 over 3. Okay. All right, I'm done with you for the day. Y'all's assignment is to finish up all the way through 23. So y'all still got to finish 11 through 19. All right, y'all do that, we're done. All right, make sure y'all show back up in the morning. We'll keep going over this sheet. All right, what I had y'all do was copy the formula down, sine of x plus y. Right there. Copy that down. You're going to have to fill in your triangles first. Now, did I make a mistake on my triangles?
No,
Cosine 4 over 5, that one looks good.
I can't remember how to do it.
Okay, just copy the formula and then plug the fractions in.
Alright.
We'll do it tomorrow. I think that's a good place to start tomorrow. You guys can help each other.